Right, first one. So now product is 4 times of 54, correct? Sum must be 15. Product is a negative number, right? So when you look at this, this is a 3 multiple. So both factors are in the combination. Both numbers must be 3 multiple. So if I am expecting 3 multiple here and 3 multiple, sum or difference is also 3 multiple. Yes? I'll take 3 into 3, 9 from here. 9 how many times is 54? Come on. 6 times. 9 is already used as 3 into 3. Both combination has 3 comma 3. Is this okay? Now how much is left? 6 into 4. 24. Now look at your sum of numbers. How much is that you have? 15. 3 how many times is 15? So by using 24 you need to get 5. I'll use 8 comma 3. One number is positive, one number is negative, right? So 8 minus 3, that is 5. 5 3 times is 15. Is that okay? So my combination is 3 into 8, 24 minus 9. Sum is 15. Product is 4 times of 54, satisfied. Then factors are 24 negative number, 9 positive number divided by coefficient of x square. Next, 54. 6 into 9. Minus 6 minus 9. Factors are plus 6 plus 9. This is a negative number. Clearly x is less than y. And 9 by 4 can be written as 2 1 by 4. Again, x less than y. Understood? Next, 506, which is 11 multiple. 11 how many times? 46 times. Minus 11 minus 46 minus 57. Then factors are plus 11 plus 46. Next, 99 can be written as 9 11 times. Factors are plus 9 plus 11. X is greater than or equal to y. How much is this? 44. 44 can be written as 4 11 times. Factors are minus 4 minus 11 divided by coefficient of x square. 22 can be written as 2 11 times. Minus 2 minus 11. Simplified values are minus 2 minus 5 and half. Minus 5 and half will be in between these two numbers. When you get in between condition, what is your answer? Relation cannot be established. Next, product must be 60. We can write it as 4 15 times. Factors are minus 4 minus 15. 5 into 5. Sum must be 10. Combination is plus 5 plus 5. Factors are minus 5. Same number you need not to repeat. Divided by coefficient of y square. How much is that? 5. How much is this value? Minus 1. X is less than y. Yes? Combination. Product 9. 1 into 9. Factors are minus 1. Product must be 8. Sum must be 9. 1 into 8. Minus 1. Minus 8. Minus 8 will be in between minus 1 comma minus 9. Relation cannot be established. Right. The total number of people who watched movie is 1500 people, which includes both male and female. Total people. Right. Numbers mentioned here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let us write total. Then you have information regarding female. Then we have data regarding male. All are given in terms of number only. Right. How much is this? 450. Next. 520. Next. 520. Next, female. What is this? 250. Next. 220. Let's read it as 20. This is 210. Male 200, 300, 310. Yes? Right. What is the difference between total male and female who watched movie on all these days? Male to female difference, correct? Female, all hundreds places, 680, 810. Difference, 130. 130. The cost of a ticket per person on Wednesday and Thursday is 15 and then 20 respectively. Then the total amount obtained by male on Wednesday. How many male are there on Wednesday? How many male are there on Wednesday? 300. And Wednesday how much they are charging? 15. So amount collected is 300 into 15 only. Continue. And movie. And how much more or less than total amount spent by female on Thursday? Female on Thursday how many are there? 210. Thursday how much we are charging? 20. This is 4,500, 4,200. Difference 300. If on Sunday the number of male who watched the movie increased by 25% over male watched movie on Wednesday. Male watched movie on Wednesday 300. So now on Sunday they are talking about number of male watched increased by 25% or more male watched on Wednesday. 25% of 300. 75. Increased 375. Female watched movie on Sunday is 30% more than female watched on Tuesday. Female watched on Tuesday 250. That value should increase by 30%, which is 75 more, which is 325. Find the total number of people watched movie on Sunday. 325, 375. Answer 700. Total number of female who watched movie on Thursday and Wednesday together. Female who watched movie on Thursday and Wednesday together. How much is this? 430. Let me write that number. Are approximately what percent more or less than number of male who watched the movie on Tuesday, Thursday? Tuesday and Thursday both together 510. They said what percentage more, right? 430 more or less. 430 is more or less. How much less? 80 less from 510. Percentage into 100 only. What is 10% of the denominator? 51. Approximately 50, because anyway answer is also approximate, right? 10% is 50. 20%? Come on. 100. Our number is less than 100 only. So answer more than 10%, less than 20%. What is 15% of the denominator? Approximately 75 only. Our number is little bit more than that. Answer should be more than 15%. 16. What is the ratio of male watch movie on Tuesday to female watch movie on Wednesday? Male on Tuesday 200, female on Wednesday 220. 200 by 220, 10 by 11. 10 is to 11. It has to be that, but option is not there. Okay now? Right. Mr. John buys some articles, table, chair, air conditioners and also few desktop, which consist of a monitor, CPU, keyboard and a mouse. Okay, what is he buying now? He is buying table, chair, air conditioner and come on, desktop. What do you mean by desktop? Which includes monitor, CPU, keyboard and then mouse. Right. All together gives you desktop. Okay. Continue. The cost of each table is 15 times the cost of If mouse is X, table becomes 15X. The cost of chair is 1200 more than 30% of the cost of the table, already treated as 15X, right? So now 30% of that number, which is 4.5 X, and then still 1200 more. Got it? Yes? Continue. The cost of an air conditioner is 9 times the cost of the chair. 9 times the cost of the chair plus 1200. Right? The cost of the monitor is 1000 less than 200% of the cost of the chair. Cost of the chair 4.5x plus 1200. 200% more in the sense that will become 300%. Come on. So monitor cost, that will be 3 times of chair value, 4.5x plus 1200, and still 1000 less or more? Less or more? Minus 1000. Okay, continue. CPU cost is 1100 more than 1.9 times of cost of the table. CPU cost 1.9 times of, let me write it as table cost plus 1100. I don't want to write everything. Okay, now manaku ardhamayyelaga rastunam. And then next, keyboard cost 2.5 times of the mouse, 2.5 times of X. Do you have any information with which we can calculate X value? Come on. Every data is used, but still we don't have their prices in terms of rupees, but we have in terms of X values. So every question will have some data. Using that we need to calculate X value. Understood? Right. What is the ratio of the chair to the top keyboard? Chair to keyboard. Because here sometimes they said CPU is 3 times of chair, or table is 9 times of chair, something like that it is given. Avuna kada? Now it is about chair and then keyboard. Both are not related, right? We definitely need X value. Avuna kada? ఇప్పుడు ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ లో చైర్ కి ఏసీ కి రేషియో అంటే 1:9 డైరెక్ట్ గా చెప్పొచ్చు కదా. 1:9 డైరెక్ట్ చెప్పొచ్చు కదా. 4.5x plus 1200, 4.5x plus 1200 cancel అయిపోతుంది. అవునా? X value is not required. If it is chair to AC, but the question is chair to keyboard, X value is required. Then only we can answer the question. For that, what is the data given? The cost of the CPU is 12,500. That means CPU cost, this value is equal to 12,500 only. Right, now let's see. Table cost, which is 15x only. So they mentioned CPU cost 1.9 times of table, 1.9 times of table cost, which is 15x, plus 1100 is equal to 12,500. Plus 1100, take that value to right hand side, minus 1100, how much is that? Amma? 11,400. Forget about decimal for some time. Forget about decimal for some times. Let it be 19. 19, 6 times is 114 only, and then 2 zeros, and we forgot one decimal, right? So you'll have to write one more zero. 15 how many times? 400 times. Now we got X value as 400. Now let's see. Chair cost. Let's write 400. 4.5 400 times 1800. 4 times of 400 1600. Half of 400 200. 1800 plus 1200. Matladali 3000. 2.5 times of 400, 2 times 800, half 200, total 1000, ratio 3000 to 1000 only. How much is that? 3:1, fifth option. So like that, for every question you will have data in the question itself. Every time you need to calculate X value. Is it time taking or is simple. Time taking or not? For these type of questions, if you see in final exam, you need to hold. It is not that you can't answer those questions. You can answer all the questions, no doubt. But time taking. అర్థమైంది కదా? సో ఇట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ దగ్గర ఎక్కువ టైం స్పెండ్ చేసి తక్కువ క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్లు వచ్చేదానికంటే సేమ్ టైం వేరే దగ్గర స్పెండ్ చేసి ఎక్కువ క్వశ్చన్లు ఆన్సర్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా? What is the difference between cost of 3 desktops and then 2 ACs? If the difference between cost of the chair and monitor is 5 times the cost of keyboard. Cost of the chair. How much is chair cost? 4.5x plus 1200. 4.5 times of x plus 1200. And then cost of the monitor. Monitor cost. 3 times of chair minus 1000 only. Avuna? So 3 times of, let's calculate 3 times of this number directly. 3 times of 4.5. 13.5 plus 3 times 3600. Inka still inka undali kada? Minus 1000. Minus 1000 చేసేద్దామా డైరెక్ట్ ఇందులోనే? ఎంత? 2000. So difference between these two numbers is equal to 5 times of cost of the keyboard. What is cost of the keyboard? Cost of the keyboard 2.5x. 5 times of it 12.5x. Avuna? When you say difference of a comma b, it may be a minus b or b minus a. There is no word which says order has importance. Respectively is the word which gives order importance. We don't have that word. So it may be 4.5x plus 1200 minus 13.5x plus 2000. Difference. Now when you have your own common sense, observe these two numbers. Which is bigger one? Second is bigger one only. So from the second one you need to subtract first one. Now in terms of x, 9x plus 1400 is equal to 12.5x. 3.5x is equal to 1400. 3.5. 4 times is 14. 2 zeros. That means here also we got x is equal to 400. Previous question. Now also we have 400. Now let's see if we can reuse any data or not. 3 times of desktop. Desktop in the sense all these values are required, right? Avuna kada? Right. And then 2 times of AC. Okay. So what was x value for previous question? Amma? Now also we have 400. That means we can reuse those values here. Avuna kada? So for previous question, these are the values that we got. But now we need total desktop value as well as AC value. AC is exactly 9 times of chair only. Now we already know chair cost is 3000 according to the previous question. And for this question also we have x value as 400. So same values we will get here also. 27,000. Yes. What is this fellow? Amma? 3000 into 3 minus 1000. Okay, here it is 8000. We need table value. Table in the sense 15x only. What is x value? 400. 15 times of 400. 6000. 1.9 into 6000. In 6000 forget about 1 0 and 1.9 becomes 19. Are you okay? 19 6 times. 114. How much it becomes? 11400 plus 1100. That means 12,500. 12,500. Next. Mouse cost. What was mouse cost? Amma? So, ఒకసారి ఆర్డర్లో రాస్తాను so that it becomes easy for us addition. 1000 and then 400. Cost of desktop in the sense we have to add all the values. 12,000, 8,000. 20 plus 1. and then hundreds are, that means 21,900. Now the question is about price of 3 desktops and then 2 ACs. One desktop cost is 21,900. 3 desktop costs into 3. Antena? What was one AC cost? 27,000. 2 ACs cost into 2. Is that okay? Right. Now, instead of adding, let's go and verify. Cannot be determined. Can this be your answer? No. Em adigaru? Difference adigaru. Difference is adindi? Right. Come on. 219 3 times. 7, 5, 6. 2 zeros. 54,000. 11,700. Even for further questions also, if you can conclude x value is equal to 400, then we can reuse data. మిగిలిన క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా x 400 వస్తే టైం సేవ్ అవుతుంది. లేదంటే ప్రతిదానికి x క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి అన్నిటికీ ఏవి కావాలో వాటన్నిటికీ వాల్యూస్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. అవునా కదా? రైట్. If the shopkeeper gets 20% profit by selling each one of the articles and selling price of chair is 3,000, then find cost price for shopkeeper of all the articles. Okay. ఇక్కడ చిన్న చేంజ్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న పర్సన్ ఎవరు? జాన్. ఇక్కడ షాప్ కీపర్ అని ఉండకూడదు, జాన్ అని ఉండాలి. జాన్ అని ఉండాలి. సరే, అక్కడ దాకా తర్వాత మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఫస్ట్ ఒకసారి ఇది డేటా చూడండి. జాన్ బైస్ సమ్ ఆర్టికల్స్, టేబుల్, చైర్, ఏసీ అండ్ ఎట్సెట్రా. సో ఇఫ్ జాన్ బైస్ ఆర్టికల్స్, he has to buy from shopkeeper, right? Let us assume I am the shopkeeper and you are John. So for me, I will sell the item at X rupee and you will purchase the same item at X rupee. Is this correct? So John, information wise, the information is about John. But when you look at the question is different. Question, look at this. Shopkeeper gets 20% profit by selling each one of the article and the selling price of the chair is given. That means with respect to my price it is given. For me it is selling price. Yes, I will sell the item and then the same for you it becomes cost price. The question must be find the cost price for John on all the items. Otherwise, find the selling price for shopkeeper on all items. ఏదైనా ఒకటే కదా, మీ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ అయినా నా సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ అయినా ఒకటి. అవునా? ఆ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటి అడగాలి. నాకు సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ అన్న అడగాలి, లేదా మీకు కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ అన్న అడగాలి. ఆ చేంజ్ అది యాక్చువల్లీ ఈ క్వశ్చన్లో. రైట్. సో ఫైన్. When you look at this question, what is the selling price of the chair they mentioned? Come on. 3,000. So, I am the shopkeeper. I am selling the item at 4.5x plus 1,200 rupees only, which is equal to 3,000 rupees. Take this 1,200 to right hand side, then it becomes 1,800. Then x value is equal to 1,800 divided by 4.5 only. 4.5 double. So x value is 400 rupees only. That means we can reuse all the numbers. These are all for me, they're all selling prices, and for you they're all. Now the question, you as a John, if you are asked to calculate John's cost price, we can add all the values. Yes? From the shopkeeper point of view, selling prices. Let us assume that the question is selling price with respect to shopkeeper or cost price with respect to John. That means we need to add all the values. Right. Already desktop cost 21,900. AC and chair 30 plus 6, 36 plus 21, 57,000 and hundreds. Come on, 900. 57,900. Wait a minute. This is selling price for shopkeeper. If the question is about cost price towards shopkeeper, the question is about cost price related to shopkeeper only. I am not talking about John. Yes. Now in the question they mentioned on each item he is getting 20% profit. If the cost price is 100%, బాబు అనిల్ని పిలవండి అయ్యా, డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది కదా, మీరు పిలవాలి. నా దాకా చెప్పించుకునే వరకు ఉండకూడదు, మాకు ఇరిటేటింగ్గా ఉంటుంది అట్లాంటి సౌండ్లు వింటే. పిలిచి అక్కడ కూర్చొని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయమనండి. Then selling price becomes 120% only, because on each item he is getting 20% profit. So overall all items together also he will get 120%. Can I say both are in the ratio 5:6? Cost price to selling price. Yes. So selling price you already know, which is 57,900. In terms of number of parts, that is 6 parts. One part is equal to 57,900 divided by 6. Cost price is into 5. 6. 9 times 54. 39. 6 times 5 and then 0. 5 times. Take 10 times and make it half. Half of the number. 48250. అర్థమైందా? So the 57,900, the same we can even call it as selling cost price for John. Selling price for shopkeeper is same as cost price for John. Okay na? మిమ్మల్ని అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ యాక్చువల్గా యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా చేంజ్ చేయకుండా అలానే ఉంచారనుకోండి. నేను చేంజ్ చేయమని చెప్పాను, గుర్తుందా? ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ చేంజ్ ద క్వశ్చన్, వాట్ మస్ట్ బి ద ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్? 48,250. కాస్ట్ ప్రైసే కదా అడిగారు మీకు. shopkeeper ki cost price for shopkeeper of all the items together. Answer must be 48,250. Got it? And for selling price, what is selling price? 57,900. అర్థమైందా? రైట్. క్వశ్చన్ చేంజ్ చేయలేదనుకోండి, 48,250 ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్. ఇక్కడ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ బదులు సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఆన్సర్ 57,900. లేదా ఇక్కడ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఉంచి షాప్ కీపర్ ప్లేస్ లో జాన్ అని పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఆన్సర్ 57,900. 3 డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇందులో అయిపోయినాయి. ఓకేనా? రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, ఆర్ వి లక్కీ? ఆర్ వి లక్కీ? వై? Every question x value we are getting at as 400. So we are able to reuse the data. లేదంటే మళ్ళీ టార్చర్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. అవునా? What is the average cost of all articles except mouse and CPU if the shopkeeper gets 25% profit, which is 5,400 by selling on AC to John? Okay. What is he selling now? పిల్లలు మాట్లాడాలి. What is he selling now? AC. And how much profit he is getting? And which is equal to 5,400 only. See, is this question related to John or shopkeeper? Question అక్కడ 5,400 ఉంది కదా, is that related to shopkeeper or John? Shopkeeper is selling the article, right? So he is making 5,400 profit and thereby he is getting 25% profit, correct? So if I am selling it at 25% profit, at what price I am selling? 125%. 25% value is already there. If you want to calculate selling price for shopkeeper, you need to calculate 125% only. If you calculate 100%, what do you get? Cost price for shopkeeper, and we cannot equal that with our table. మన టేబుల్లో ఈక్వల్ చేయలేము, అవునా కదా? ఎందుకు? టేబుల్లో ఉన్నవన్నీ ఏంటి? ఇవన్నీ ఏంటమ్మా? కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఫర్ జాన్, ద సేమ్ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ ఫర్ షాప్కీపర్. ఇక్కడ మనకి 5400 ఈజ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు షాప్కీపర్ ఓన్లీ. షాప్కీపర్కి అయితే ఇవన్నీ ఏంటి? సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైసెసే కదా. సో మనం దేనికి ఈక్వల్ చేయాలి? సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్తోనే ఈక్వల్ చేయాలి. 25% ప్రాఫిట్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ బికమ్స్ 125%. సో 25% ఇంటూ 5 times ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 125%. విచ్ కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ దట్? AC cost. And we know AC is equal to 9 times of chair cost something. అవునా కదా? 9 times of 4.5x plus 1200. This is selling price of AC, which must be equal to 5400 into 5. Into 5 అర్థం అవ్వాలి. అది అర్థమైందా? 25% నుంచి సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ 125% రావాలంటే 5 times చేయాలి. మళ్ళీ ఒక స్టెప్ ఎందుకు ఎక్స్ట్రాగా రాయటమని నేను రైట్లా. ఓకేనా? రైట్. 9 how many times? 600 times. 600 into 5 అమ్మా. ఇప్పుడు ఈ బ్రాకెట్లో ఉన్నదంతా ఏంటి అసలు? ఏసీనా చైరా? ఈ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్లో మాట్లాడితే చైర్ కాస్టే కాదు, అవునా కదా? బికాజ్ వి నో దట్ ఏసీ కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ 9 times of చైర్ కాస్ట్. చైర్ కాస్ట్ మనకి ఈ క్వశ్చన్లో వచ్చింది 3000 కదా. మనకి దగ్గర ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న డేటాలో కూడా 3000 కదా. అంటే ఎక్స్ ఇక్కడ కూడా 400 అనే కదా. సో కెన్ వి రీయూజ్ దిస్ డేటా? ఓకే, పర్ఫెక్ట్. అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్కి వెళ్ళిపోండి. యావరేజ్ కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఆర్టికల్స్ ఎక్సెప్ట్ మౌస్ అండ్. ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్లో అన్నిటికీ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైసెస్ అంటే 57,900 అని మాట్లాడుకున్నామా? ఇప్పుడు ఈ 57,900లో in this we have, which includes mouse and CP also, but now we don't need those two. So let me subtract mouse and CPU. Mouse and CPU both together 12,000. So we need to subtract 12,900. 3 zeros 45. Yes, this is sum of how many items? Mouse and CPU are not there. Apart from these two, how many more are there? We were asked to calculate average only. That means this must be divided with 5. Answer? Ante. Over. Next 105. The cost price of mouse is 400. మనకు అదేగా వచ్చింది. Mouse was treated as X. That is given as 400. We are lucky again. So we can reuse the data. Then cost of the chair is what percent of the table? Chair cost 3,000. Table cost with respect to 6,000, 3,000 is half, right? Which is 50%, right? Done. 50% first option. Over. సో మనం లక్కీ కాబట్టి ప్రతి క్వశ్చన్లోనే ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ 400 అని వచ్చింది. ఇన్ కేస్ ప్రతి క్వశ్చన్కి, ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ క్వశ్చన్ ఇఫ్ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్, దెన్ ఇట్ టేక్స్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్. ప్రాబ్లీ ఫర్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్ యూ నీడ్ టు స్పెండ్ 2 minutes or more than 2 minutes. That is a risky job in final exam. Are you getting? Right. So now what is here? The table, the bar graph represents the number of male, female, literate female in 5 different cities. See, when you have total male and then literate male data, what is that you can generate? The same vice versa for female also we can calculate. So now cities A, B, C, D, E. We are going to have total male, total female, literate male, literate female. Keep some space because your sixth sense says you can calculate illiterate male and then illiterate female. While preparing the table, just give the option, but don't fill the gap. Don't fill this gap. Do it when it is really required. అర్థమైందా? మీకు వచ్చు కాబట్టి మీరు చేశారు. ఆ 5 క్వశ్చన్స్లో ఇల్లిటరేట్ మేల్ కానీ ఇల్లిటరేట్ ఫీమేల్ కానీ అడగలేదు. సో ద టైమ్ దట్ యూ స్పెంట్ ఆల్రెడీ టు ఫిల్ దట్ గ్యాప్ గన్ వేస్ట్, రైట్? అవునా కాదా? సో అందుకని అడిగినప్పుడు చూసుకుందాము, కానీ ప్రొవిజన్ అయితే ఇచ్చి వదిలేసేయండి. ఓకేనా? రైట్. సో నౌ order is also same, male then female then literate male and then literate female. Okay, now all the values are given in hundreds. Okay, now 0 to 25. Observe how many different parts again we have between 0 to 25. That means each part is equal to 5 only. So with that we can decide one line occupies 5. So city A, male, one line below 125, that is 120. Next female 105. Next male 2 lines below 100, 90. Female exactly 75. Are these percentages or direct numbers? So directly you can fill it. Okay now? Right. Next, continue. 2 lines above 125, 135. Next 2 lines బాబు ఇన్వర్టర్ కి స్టెబిలైజర్ కి కనెక్షన్ లేదా? మైక్ కూడా పోయింది, స్క్రీన్ కూడా పోయింది, దేనికి లేదు బ్యాకప్. హై వోల్టేజ్ వచ్చింది అంటే మొత్తం లెగుస్తాయి. ఎన్నో క్వశ్చన్ అమ్మా? 1 ఇదిగోండి మొత్తం పోయింది, మళ్ళీ రీవర్క్ చేసుకోవాలి. కర్మ, చేసే పని మీరు కరెక్ట్గా చేస్తే మాకు పని తగ్గుతుందయా. ఉండటానికి జనాలు ఉంటారు, ఎందుకు పనికిరాదు మాకు. మేల్ ఫీమేల్ లిటరేట్ మేల్ లిటరేట్ ఫీమేల్ ఇల్లిటరేట్ మేల్ ఇల్లిటరేట్ ఫీమేల్. చెప్పండి అమ్మా నెంబర్స్. 120, 105, 90, 75. Next 135. Next 90, 105. Yes. మార్నింగ్ కోఆర్డినేటర్ ఎవరు? ఈ రూమ్కి మార్నింగ్ కోఆర్డినేటర్ ఎవరు? 6:30 నుంచి ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారో ఒకసారి వాళ్ళ పేర్లు కనుక్కోమ్మా. లాస్ట్ నుంచి వద్దాం. 195, 150, 150 and then 90. Next D value 180, 165, 120, 90. 165, 120, 135, 75, 135, 90, 105, and then 60. 120, 105, 90, 75. Okay. Number of illiterate people is what percent of the total number of literate male? They said illiterate, yes, we need that data. And they are talking about people. People in the sense we have to include both male and female. So that data is definitely required. Illiterate male, illiterate female. Observe here, order is important. Difference of these two, right? Okay. 120, 90, 30, 30, 30, 60, 45, 30, 30, 30, 60, 45, total 195. 60, 40, 100, paina 330 is 90 and then 5, 195. Followed? Now regarding female, difference of these two we need to consider, correct? Tell me numbers. 30, 30, 45, 75, 60. Following? 30, 30, 45, 75, and then 60. 45, 75, 120. 30, 30, 60, 120. 120, 120, 240. So how many total illiterate people are there? Total illiterate, male and female, 435. So 435, this is what we need to compare. Total illiterate people is what percent of the total number of literate male. So we need literate male also. Okay, now what I do? 105, 135. 240, 240, 120. 360 plus 90. 450 plus 150. 600. This value is 600. 435 upon 600 into 100. 2 zeros got cancelled. 6 how many times? 7 times. Then 2 times. How many options are there? In 72s. There is only one option which is in 70s. Okay. Total number of male in city F is 30% more than illiterate female in city C. The question is about F. Avuna? Okay. F data ikkada rasi chudandi. Total male in F 30% more than illiterate female in city C. Illiterate female in city C 45. And now our number is 30% more than this number. What is 10%? 4.5. 3 times. 13.5. 45 plus 13.5. 58.5. These are all total male, right? Okay, continue. Female in city F is 45% more than illiterate female in city B. What percent? Illiterate female in city B. Out of 30 we need to calculate 45%. Or 30% of 45 also? For previous case only we calculated, which is 13.5. 30 plus 13.5. 43.5. These many female are there, correct? Next. Next. Literacy ratio of male and female in city F is 16:11. Okay. Literate male in city F are 4,800. Now in our table all the values are represented in hundreds. So here how many hundreds are there? 48. Who are they? Literate male. That means this must be 48 here. Literate male and female, they are in the respective ratio 16:11. 16 parts is 48. 1 part is 3. 11 parts is 33. Next. Now the question is, find illiterate female in city F. Total how many female are there? 43.5. And how many literate female are there? 33. Difference? 10.5. All are in hundreds only. This value multiplied by 100. How much is that? 1050. Got it? What is the respective ratio of number of total male to that of total female? Already total male calculated, right? Total female 75 60 90 150 plus one more 90 390. For these two numbers we were asked to calculate ratio, right? Come on, 600. What is the respective ratio of total? Yes. Right. So total male, sum of these two, literate and illiterate, 795. I am reusing the data. 795. Total female, sum of these two, 630. In the denominator, when I see 9 multiple. In the numerator, do you have 9 multiple? Come on. But you have 3 multiple, right? Cancellation with 15. 3 multiple undi. Last digits చూస్తే 5 multiple కూడా తెలిసింది. అవునా? 15 తో చేసేద్దామా? 15 5 times, 3 times, 4 times, 2 times. 53 42. Done. In which city percentage of literate male out of total male is highest? Percentage of literate male should be the highest one with respect to total male. Antena? Right. So ikkada comparison literate male kavali manaki. 90 with respect to 120. So half and half, right? Half and half. 75%. అవునా? హైయెస్ట్ కావాలా లీస్ట్ కావాలా? సో ఎక్కడ హైయెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది మనం కన్సిడర్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. వాట్ ఈస్ డిఫరెన్స్ హియర్? డిఫరెన్స్ ఈస్ విచ్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ 20% బట్ నాట్ 25%. అవునా? సో ఇది డెఫినెట్గా 75% కంటే హైయెస్ట్ ఉందా లేదా? ఎస్. వాట్ ఈస్ డిఫరెన్స్ హియర్? 30, which is not even 20%. So this is more than 80% value. Matladali. Right. 180 120, half and half only, or otherwise 2/3. 120 upon 180, 2/3, which is 66%. Come on. So far highest was for C, about 80%. Correct? Next, what is difference here? Amma? 45. What is 20% of this number? 39. We have to subtract more than that number. That means we have to subtract more than 20%. Then value becomes less than 80. So for what is highest? C. Got it? Difference between total number of illiterate male and female. Illiterate male and female is what percent of the difference between total number of literate male and female? Right. Now the question is about percentage. Yes? Something by something into 100. In the numerator, what is it you are supposed to write? Difference between illiterate male and female. Difference between illiterate male and female. How much was it? Illiterate male and female difference 45. ఇక్కడ 390 కదా మనకు వచ్చింది. డినామినేటర్ లో డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ లిటరేట్ మేల్ అండ్ ఫీమేల్ కదా రాయాలి. హౌ మచ్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్? 210. అంతేనా? వాట్ ఈస్ 10% ఆఫ్ ద డినామినేటర్? 20. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ 20% ఆఫ్ ఇట్? 40. So when 20% is equal to 42, still you need to add 3, right? Which is little bit more than 1% only and less than 2% only. So answer must be more than 21, less than 22. Approximate answer, either 21 or 22, you can go for it. 21 first option. Over? If a person can paint 12 square feet area with one paint tin and the cost of one tin is equal to 750. Stop here and tell me 750 is the cost for how much area? For how much area? For 12 square feet. Per square feet, in the sense that will come 750 by 12 only. How much cost will it to paint outside of a cube having inside 6 feet? Okay. 750 by 12 is price per square feet. There is a cube. Assume there is a cube whose side is 6. And outside we want to paint. Outside, in the sense, how many sides we have? How many sides are there? 6 sides will be there, right, for cube? Come on. Each side will be in what respective shape? Square. Whose side is 6, right? Square area. 6 is square. This is area of one side. Like that, how many sides will be there? That means into this much only. So this is the area that you are supposed to paint in terms of square feet. Like that, to calculate price, total area multiplied by price per square feet. Per square feet it is 750 by 12. 12 how many times? Come on. Answer must be 9 multiple. Answer must be 9 multiple. Can it be first option? Yes. Second option? Third? Possible. Fourth? Fifth? Answer is either first option or third option. Correct? 6 times of 750, in the sense that will be definitely more than 2250. Avuna kada? First cannot be the one, third final answer. Yes? There are 12 blue, 8 red in a box. If 3 of them are picked at random, so total how many balls are there? And how many we are picking? That can be done in 20C3. Then what is the probability that one of the 3 is red and other 2 are blue? 1 red is required out of 8. 8C1 and 2 blue from 12. 12C2. You need to simplify it. Can you do that? A ship speed in still water is 56 km per hour. That means m is given. Speed of the stream is 4 km per hour. That is yes. The cruise covered a distance of 1560 kilometers and comes back to the original position. That means onward direction 1560, return direction 1560 kilometers covered. Correct? One direction must be upstream, the other must be downstream, because stream has speed. Find out the total time taken. Time, in the sense, time to cover 1560 in onward direction and in return direction. Onward direction, let's assume it is upstream. M minus S, 56 minus 4, 52. Return, M plus S, 52, 30 times, 2 times, 6 times, 30, 26, 56. The average pension of AB is 30,000, the average pension of BC is 45,000, average pension of AC is 60,000. What is the pension of A? Now, averages are mentioned. To calculate sum, we have to take 2 times of every number, which becomes 60,000, 90,000, 1 lakh, 20,000. Correct? This is AB, BC, CA. The question is about A only. Where is A? In first and last, right? Let me add both. Then I'll get 1 lakh, 80,000, where I have 2a plus b plus c. From this, if you subtract second equation, bc got cancelled. So this is sum of 2a. Then to calculate a, which is divided by 2 only, 90,000 by 2, which is 45,000. Instead of converting it, if you can visualize, we were given a plus b by 2, we were given a plus c by 2, and also b plus c by 2. These are all direct averages, correct? In these two we have a. Let me add both, and if I subtract the other one, b plus c by 2. b by 2, c by 2 gets cancelled, which is b plus c by 2 only. Come on. In the numerator, how much is left? 2a. What is denominator? 2. Then what is your final answer? A. Average of AB, 30,000. Average of AC, 60,000. Average of BC, 45,000. That is direct A value, which is 45,000. Need not to convert into sum. Got the point? An exam comprises 120 questions carrying 1 mark each. Arvind answers 32% of the first 50 questions correctly. That means how many marks you get? 32% of 50 or 50% of 32. 16 questions got correct. For each question you will get 1 mark only. He already scored 16 marks. How much more percentage of the remaining questions does he need to answer correctly to score 60% in the exam? In the exam, how many questions are there? Out of 120, he need to score 60%. 60% of 120, he need to get 72 marks, right? Out of 72 marks, he already scored 16. How many more marks he need to score? 56. So, 16 marks he already got. Out of how many questions? 50 questions. Remaining how many are there? And from those 70 questions, he need to get 56 marks. Percentage in the sense, divided by 70 into 100. 0 gets cancelled. 7, 8 times into 10. 80%, third option answer. We need to use allegation also. We can use allegation also. First he get 32%. Remaining we need to calculate. Overall he got 60. Yes. Okay. 32% he already scored. Out of how many questions? 50. Remaining 70. That means they both are in what respective ratio? 5:7. 5 parts and then 7 parts only. 30 to 60 difference. 28. 7 parts is 28. 1 part is 4. 5 parts is. Then difference of these two numbers is 20. 60 plus 20, 80. We can use allegation also. Followed. Yes, it's already 6:20. I'll stop here.